It's been months. The longest I've ever gone without posting a video, and it is for a very good reason, which I'm going to get into. Okay, hi guys. It's Katie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel that I have severely neglected. But as you can see from the title, this is just going to be like an affordable drugstore type get ready with me. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. Can you see these dark circles? We're going to talk about these. Tinted Moisturizer. I actually got sent these by Samantha March, who is like my favorite YouTuber right now. So go check her out. Since spring, I have maybe worn makeup twice. I was in a friend's wedding, so I wore it for the rehearsal and for the wedding day. And then my niece had a birthday party and I think I wore like mascara. Anyway, we're going to get into, and I'm just going to put this on my fingers. I have the shade Fair 4N. It might even be too dark, but anyway. If you have not seen my previous videos at all, I am going through my second round, not really round, I was re-diagnosed with cancer after being in remission for a year. So I'm 26. I was diagnosed about a month after my 24th birthday. I went through chemo and surgeries all year long. Turned 25. I was in remission. I'm a teacher. I went back to teaching. And then I started the school year like after Christmas break, last Christmas, started with a migraine, and I have never gotten migraines. And I have this little bow on because I have very little hair. And that's another reason I haven't filmed videos, because I do not feel any bit feminine, slightly good looking at all. I feel like I look like a naked mole rat, to be honest. But anyway, my cancer came back, and it wasn't a migraine. It was actually a tumor on my skull. So I had to immediately leave my job and have an emergency surgery on my head. Okay, I kind of like this. I mean, it's very sheer coverage, but I can handle that right now. What I cannot handle is these dark circles. I only ever get them during chemo. But anyway, so I had what is called Ewing sarcoma. I'm going to go in with the Instant Age Rewind Brightener concealer because, holy crap, I need like something to cover up these eyeballs. To get rid of my first tumor when I was first diagnosed, they had to remove the left side of my pelvis. They can do a reconstruction surgery, but I had to be 2 years removed from the initial surgery. And so we actually had my reconstruction surgery like set up with the surgeon ready to go. And my cancer came back. So we had to put the reconstruction surgery on delay. So I am going on 3 years of that really brightened. Holy crap. Whoa, like a little too much. But I'm going on 3 years of walking with either crutches, one crutch, or a cane, depending on my level of fatigue, my strength. I've taught with one crutch and not having my left pelvis, and it's been really awful. I mean, absolutely the most awful thing. This is how you do concealer, right? Just close your eyes and keep patting. That covered up those dark circles. I don't even have my ring light on. I'm in natural light. What should I do? Maybe that's a little bit better. Anyway, So I had, this year when I was the cancer came back, I'm using this powder. I don't think it's out there anymore. I love it, but it's what I have right here. I had an emergency surgery to remove the tumor from my skull. It was not in my brain. It was actually like outside of my skull. Yes, if you're going to have a tumor in your head, I guess it's best not to have it inside your skull. I don't know. Anyway, so I have spent the entire spring and summer getting, again, pretty aggressive chemotherapy treatments. I had radiation because there was a spot in my lung. And I am continuing to get treatment right now. I'm filming this November 7th, and we're hoping by Christmas that I will be done and cancer-free again. I don't know if you're the praying type and you could send up a little prayer that, you know, I get to remain cancer-free for the rest of my life. That would be awesome, because it's been a journey through hell. Okay, bronzer, I'm trying a new one. And I'm saying this is affordable makeup because it's not all found at the drugstore, because I'm using a Morphe product, which is drugstore price, but found at Ulta. And this is their Brontour in Celebutante. And I've only ever swatched it, so we're gonna see how this goes. That's pretty. I am so pale right now, obviously. Whoa, that's too much. Because even in the summer, I had to stay out of the sun as much as possible. I mean, we have a pool, so I just put on like lots of sunscreen. I wore, you know, like a nice beach hat every day outside. But radiation and chemo kind of make you really susceptible to the sun. So this is the first time I'm putting on makeup besides my friend's wedding and my niece's birthday, like almost since February. It's crazy. I don't even like, I was sitting here beforehand like I don't even know what products to get out because I don't know how to do my face. Wow, I like this color. Even for being super pale, I'll blend it out. I'm sick a lot. I am tired a lot. It's been a journey. I'm just going back in with a powder brush to diffuse that a little bit. It's been a journey that I haven't loved. And oh my gosh, can we get over the word journey? Like, I feel like there's no other word to describe it. Like, oh, my journey's been tough. But it's like, that is what it is. It's a journey and it sucks. For blush, I am using the Essence Satin Touch Blush in the color Satin Love. Oh, but also, like, so when I go through chemo, I have to, my mom takes me, it's 2 hours away from where I live. I'm from Ohio, and I get treated at the James Cancer Hospital in Columbus. So, and I get treated 5 days in a row. So, excuse you, train. So we go and we stay for the week. And this is super pretty. I've never used this before. My therapy is basically buying makeup but not ever using it. So I have so much like new makeup, not necessarily new to the makeup world, but new to me, that I like haven't touched, and I just like keep buying more. And I think I'm done. Today, like I said, is November 7th, so it's the day the Sephora sale started for me, because I'm like the middle tier. So I made my purchases, and I'm like, then I'm done. Done. What is happening, and I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in the shade Pearl. I'm just taking my finger. Basically what's happening is this tumor, this collection of cancer cells, like, will zap it with the chemo, but then, like, it forms its own mutation of itself, and the mutation is just different enough that it doesn't respond the same way to the chemo I'm on. And so it's like we're trying to not only treat the first tumor, but these little teeny mutations that keep happening. And sometimes what can happen is, like, that's what happened to my lung. There was this tiny mutation. It wasn't responding to the chemo, so I had a couple rounds of radiation that just, like, zapped it. You know, and I'm very fortunate that that was, like, even possible. Like, it's one of those situations where it's like we go 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And it's just really, it's hard to get hopeful, because it's like every time I've gotten hopeful, I've gotten bad news. Or not bad news, but not the news I wanted. And then every time I'm, like, not expecting something good, I get good news. So it's just kind of, it's a roller coaster that nobody wants on. I'm going to go in with eye primer now, and this is just the e.l.f. Shadow Lock eyelid primer. This half of my face is pretty much numb yet from the surgery and the nerves that were kind of affected by, because the tumor was kind of pushing on some of my nerves, and so that made a lot of my face go numb. I was cross-eyed for about 4 months, to the point where, like, I had to wear a patch on one eye, and that was traumatic, because I did not know if it was ever going to get fixed. But luckily, eventually, you know, I met with an eye doctor and started doing eye therapy exercises, and the nerve started healing, and I no longer have the double vision. But there's been so much. I am going in with the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I just thought this was a cool, sorry, you can see my blinds in the background. They're open. A cool, like, fall toned palette. I don't know. But another part of this journey has been the different meds I'm on, that I have to be on while I'm on chemo, just to protect the different organs, help me not get as sick from the chemo. I mean, it's a slew of meds. And those meds are like steroid type meds, where, like, right now I can't feel this on my eye. I can only see, but I cannot feel that I am rubbing makeup into my crease. Which is really an odd feeling. I don't like it. Steroids have caused me to gain a significant amount of weight, just in water retention, and that compiled with the fact that, like, I'm on crutches. I can't walk a lot. Am I just on crutches? I'm missing half of my pelvis, so it is very laborious, and it just takes a lot of effort to walk any substantial distance. Two factors combined together, just, it's a lose-lose situation. So, like, my face is chubbier. I wish I could do this. Right now I'm just going to spray my brush, this flat brush, and I'm going to go in with this, like, blue, green, red duochrome, and just put that on the eyelid itself. The weight has been a struggle, and it's been, like, really obviously, like, a depressing thing, because nobody wants to, like, gain weight. I can do to prevent some of the side effects of the drugs that I have to be on alive. And now going to take this peachy shade and just put it like on my eyebrows and maybe my inner corner, but I might go back in with that highlight for my inner corner. We'll see. But anyway, so life has been messy, very messy, and I did not do my eyebrows. And my eyebrows are not great because I've had 12 weeks of chemo. Going to go in with, back to my butter highlight and put that on my inner corner as well. I just think it's brighter and I need brightness. My brows, I'm just going to take the Maybelline brow pencil in the shade brunette, I think, medium brown, and I'm just going to fill them in. I'm not going to shape them or anything, so I'm probably just going to fast forward through this part. I have not realized how much of my brows have fallen out because I really just lightly put on some brow pencil, but I look very different. But my brows are usually pretty dense. So go in with mascara. And guys, this is the true test because I haven't put makeup on in so long. I don't even really know what my lashes are like. I mean, I know I have some. They haven't all fallen out, but we're going to put on some Lash Paradise and find out. And so anyway, that is kind of my update with my life, which is consumed with, you know, cancer treatment right now. You know, we are definitely hoping that hoping and praying that once I am cleared, hopefully in a few months, that then I can get my pelvis reconstruction surgery scheduled, because that is like the only good thing I have to look forward to right now, because I want to be able to learn to walk again without an assistive device like crutches, a cane, or, you know, if we are going somewhere for long distances, I'm in a wheelchair, just because it causes a lot of pain. And I am going in with this Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner in the shade Under My Skin. And then I'm going to put on a new lip color by Loreal. It's one of their, like, signature rouge lipsticks in the shade I Lead. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Can you hear that? There's like military jets doing like flyover practice outside. Dude, when you have no hair and your face is chubby from steroids, chubbier, kind of give in to the fact that, like, I'm going to be that person that wears no makeup and a ball hat everywhere, because what's the point in even trying? This is like a very dry liner. Yeah, then with the L'Oreal color. But anyway, I am like trying to be positive that I'm nearing the end of my treatment, hopefully, and that I can get this reconstruction surgery scheduled, hopefully, like in the spring of next year. And then I can start to learn how to walk again. Like, weird that, like, I've gone so long without walking normally that, like, sorry, I have something in my contact, that, like, I can't even remember what it would be like to walk like a normal human being. Like, to get up from a chair and not have to, like, grab my crutch. to, you know, go to the grocery store and not have to think about, okay, am I going to have to get one of those carts? That's so embarrassing. Like those scooter carts. My camera overheated, but all I did, and now there's a glare. Okay, all I did was finish my lips, and then I did end up putting some lashes on just for the fun of it because I miss my lashes. Okay, but anyway, that is a full face using affordable makeup, mostly from the drugstore, and a little update on my life, I guess. I hope to update you guys again in a few months with excellent news. So yeah, thanks for checking out this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.